فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Peace be with you. We talked about the powerful in the world and the coward in the world as well, and within our community. And when we have to face them, how do we have to deal with them, and how do we have to respond to the way they are looking at the world, or the way they are disappearing from the world, and justifying their silence through very wise words. Now, we talked about how we can deal with them and how we have to be involved in the world by facing the powerful and showing the way to the coward. Now in the world we also have to deal with arrogant people. Arrogance is what we have seen in Palestine, in the way, for example, the people in the Israeli governments were talking about thinking that they have the right to do whatever they want, and dehumanizing Palestinians, as we have also in China when they are dehumanizing the Uyghur, or in African countries, in Congo, as we said. So this process of arrogance, thinking that you are the chosen people, could be, for example, the Nazi thinking that the blonde people were the chosen people, or thinking that this land is ours, so we have the right to do whatever we want, and just to kill the innocent people and civilians, and to destroy the land and the country and the buildings and everything. While we are facing the arrogant, we remember al-hadith, when it is said, al-kibriya'u rida'u, God is saying that, pride is my clothing, and I'm going to destroy anyone who is going to try to associate him or herself with my greatness in this. So we understand that our way has to do with humility, has to do with patience, has to do with the way we are trying to change the world for the better, step by step, facing the arrogance from our position of humility, with the strength and the trust that our humility in the way we deal is going to prevail at the end of the day, that nothing is going to win beyond what is God's will. So this is where we have to understand that our responsibility facing the arrogant is to say, we are not buying this illusion that you are a chosen people, or your nation is greatest than any other nation. We don't buy this. What we know is that the best among us is the more God-conscious, meaning that it has to do with ethics, it has to do with principles, it has to do with knowing where the good is and trying to implement it. It has nothing to do with arrogance. And when you are facing us, and we have people, even in the Sufi tradition, mystics, and presenting themselves as mystics, who are very arrogant, it's as if, their spiritual state is making them dismiss and neglect the misery of the world and what is happening around the world. Even people in the name of spirituality are arrogant, where spirituality starts with humanity. This is what we are witnessing everywhere, and you know this, and you can see it among some scholars and some intellectuals and some leaders or religious leaders. So to the people who are hiding behind this arrogant status and arrogant positioning, what we have to remind them is very simple. Allahu Akbar. God is the greatest, is beyond all the arrogant people. And with humility, what it means for us is that God is the greatest, means that His justice will prevail, the right will prevail, and peace is the ultimate goal. Your arrogance is illusion. Our humility is our direction and our state. Don't forget to tell the people you love that you love them. Life is fragile.
فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب